Hey there, YouTube. Quick update on the mountain. We made a lot of progress in the last couple of days. This thing is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It turned out really well, and to be honest with you, I didn't even. There's no plaster. It's just all foam and paint. So I went with a dark coat of gray, and then I did a black wash on it. And then I did a rust color and spots. You can probably see of it like right in this area and here and this and that. I added some snow, just a little bit. And then I put my cabin here with a little road going out back. We put some flowers and some shrubs in there and stuff like that. So I wasn't sure how the lines were going to turn out, but honestly, I think it gives a little bit of something. I don't know. I mean, I could have spent a little bit of time in sandpaper, and clean that up. But to be honest with you, this is my first try with this. And if I don't like it, I can always pull it out. It's not glued down. It's nothing like that. But I think it's turned out really well. We got our bridge piers in. I think they're a little tall. They don't quite match the edge here like this one. And it pushes this up. So I'm going to get my level out, and I'm going to probably trim some of this off with a Dremel to bring this level under here. And this one looks fairly decent, but the problem is it's higher than back over here. So we're going to try to probably, like I said, trim some of that down. I'm missing one somewhere, so I got to do something. I'm probably going to take this one and maybe see if I can't make something out of that. Maybe split it in two, turn it around, and then trim it down. Something to do, because this isn't correct. So we also painted the Kato track, Unitrack. Everything is working well on this. It's not cutting out or doing any weird stuff. I did not paint the turnouts because I want to hand paint it, and I'm just going to go on the side of the track here and the side here. I might even do a little bit right up in here, but I want to be careful of the sensitive parts because I will have problems because, with it being the power coming in this way and then it being isolated back here, that would cause a problem. So you wouldn't have enough power to get through the turnout. So that part of it, we'll get that painted up. I've done one over here. You can see where I've done it, but I didn't do the middle part. I'm trying to figure out a choice of ballast on here. What I want to do something different. I could do the gray and it'll look good and this and that, but I want it to really pop. So I'm thinking maybe a tan, but I want to do a test patch and just set it down and not glue it yet. And if I like it, then I'll do that. I just want the mountain and the backdrop to be broken up a little bit because there's a lot of gray, there's a lot of blue, and I didn't want to do gray ballast with a gray mountain like that. So I'm thinking tan. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. I'm gonna definitely put black ballast back here to simulate the coal, being kind of all over. I might mix it a little bit with whatever color I go with. So if I go with tan, I'll mix a little bit of tan in there, but more black than anything, and probably a little bit of black spilling over to this side. We'll just try it and see what it looks like. But yeah, this is your update. We've got some bushes in. I got the bridge tunnels. I got the tunnel entrance painted. I went with a brick color. It's got a dirty wash on it, but I still want to put right in there in the center. I want to put like smoke. It's been smoked up for a long time. Like a lot of diesels have went through there. So yeah, here's the mountain. My first try, I think it turned out really well. This is actually kind of snow. I did a little bit of the whitewash on it, but that's more snow than anything. So you can see I put snow in that area, but it's kind of like it's melting off, you know. So we're putting a real thin, fine sand right here, and I'm going to be, you know, gluing it actually down. I've got to do my painting back here on the transition on that side, and obviously there's some pink in here. I've got to do some more touch up. I'm going to put some bushes in and all that stuff. Probably make some, with the hot wire, make some rock croppings out here, and I'm going to fill this up with epoxy. I think what I do is I want to put my fascia up to here. I might cut maybe 1/4 of an inch or so out of this. I might even run the fascia. I'm going to run the fascia all the way up to this point, and then, but I'm going to trim this back, probably the thickness of the plexiglass, and I'm only going to bring the plexiglass to how high the water is. So the plexiglass will actually kind of disappear with that, and I think that's a better way to go, because I would love to put, you know, the trim up and bring it out, and then plexiglass here, and then take that plexiglass off. But I really think that with this being foam and plexiglass and trying to peel that off, I've seen so many videos where, man, that thing is really hard to pull out. And I'm afraid that it'll tear some of this foam out, tear something up. So I think I'm going to try to, like I said, trim this back just enough to fit the plexiglass in there. Paint this black, seal it, probably some black sealer, run along the edge. So all you will see is, you'll see the plexiglass come up right in front of basically in front of the trim, but it'll actually blend into the water. That's the plan. That's what we will try to do. I've never messed with that kind of stuff before, so I mean, it's worth a shot. So yeah, here's your update. If you guys like what's going on, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.